Hello, my name is Marie Borquez with Elevated Fitness Inc. And today I'm going to be taking you through 9 different total body exercises. The great thing about this is that you can take it anywhere, while you're traveling for work, while the kids are asleep, or even on your lunch break. Let's get started. First, we're going to be going into a mountain climber. This is a great exercise to get that whole body warmed up. So we want to get that blood flowing all through those muscles. So we're going to be right here in a plank with your shoulders, elbows, and wrists all in a line. Hips up nice and tall. I want you to exhale and bring that knee between your elbows and back. Inhale as you come down. Exhale as you kick back. One right after the other. Each one of these exercises we're going to be doing for 30 seconds. Nice deep breaths. Good. From here, we're going to go into a hip extension. So we're going to lay onto our backs. You're going to put your hands in an A-frame, and you're going to push through your heels. The great thing about this exercise is it's really going to work those hamstrings and those glutes and that tie-in. So your glutes are actually your booty muscles, and it's great for your core. So the stronger we get the core, the stronger that your whole body is going to be. It's pretty much our foundation. So you really want to exhale as you bring those hips up nice and tall. Inhale and roll down one vertebrae at a time, all the way back to that tailbone. All the way up and squeeze, in and down. Really pushing through those heels, really pushing those shoulders into the mat, really isolating those glutes. From here, we're actually going to stand up and go into a prisoner squat. The great thing about this exercise is that it really works your whole lower body and that core tie-in. We're going to put our hands behind our head here so that we open up that chest nice and tall. A lot of times we're sitting at our desk all day, kind of hunched over, and our chest muscles get really tight. So we're going to open up the chest, really pinch those shoulders back and down, and get rid of that rounded shoulder look. And then sit back all the way. You really want to drive those hips and sit back nice and low. Push through those heels and squeeze up. All the way up, and really lengthen those hip flexors. Those also get really tight when we're sitting a lot through the day, so our hips are kind of this way. We really want to squeeze and lengthen those hips back and down. Next, we're going to go into a push-up. So we're going to get back onto the ground, into that plank position that we were in when we were doing the mountain climber. So we're going to be right here in that push-up position. Again, shoulders, elbows, wrists, all in a line. Hips up nice and tall. The reason that we want to have the hips up and not sag our low back is so that we're not putting that pressure on our low spine. Okay, so we're going to inhale as we go down, exhale and push up. Inhale, go down, exhale, push up. If this is too difficult for you, you can go ahead and get down onto your knees and then continue the exercise. Another great cue that I really like for this is to think of your thumbs coming down towards your underarms and then push through your palms on the way up. So really nice deep breaths and squeeze. Good. From here, we're going to go ahead and get back up onto our feet into a prisoner lunge. Again, we're going to go into that where we have our hands behind our head to really keep opening up that chest. So we're going to lunge forward and push through that heel and come back. Lunge to the other side, push through that heel and come back. I want you to think of 70% of your body weight in that lead leg and only 30% of your body weight in that back leg. And when you come into that lunge and you're really taking that nice wide step, push through your heel to bring that foot back towards your body. The more you push through that heel, the more we're going to activate those glutes. And remember, the more we activate those glutes and get those stronger, the stronger your core is going to be. So I want you to remember that your core is not just your ab muscles right here, but it's all wrapping around your whole body. Think of a corset, how you kind of lace that up. It's that whole body. The reason the core is so important is because it's really going to help keep your posture up nice and tall and really avoid putting a lot of pressure on your low back. Great. So Alicia, from here we're going to go into the side plank. Side plank, again, is really great for these oblique muscles here. So we're always kind of living in this world, right? We walk like this, and we don't get a lot of these muscles here on the sides of our body working. So this really is a great for stabilization, mobility, and also to prevent injury. So you want to think of your body in a total line, from your head all the way to your heel. Think of your body up against a wall, sitting nice and flat. Okay, you want to drive your hips up to the ceiling as high as you can. Nice deep breaths. You're just going to inhale, exhale here, hold this for 30 seconds, and then we're going to switch sides. Again, remember that shoulder, elbow, driving those hips all the way up to the ceiling, having that head all the way to your heel in a nice line. Nice deep breaths, holding here, again, 30 seconds. From here, we're gonna go into a regular elbow plank, so you're just gonna roll right over. Remember those shoulders, elbows in a line, hips up, taking that pressure off of your low spine here, and you're just gonna hold nice deep breaths here. Make sure that your head is in line with your spine. Don't try to hyperextend your neck back, just keep it all one line. Again, holding here for 30 seconds. From here, we're gonna go into a Spider-Man climb. So we're gonna get back into that plank position. And we're gonna have that shoulder, elbow, wrist all on top of each other. Hips up again, nice and tall. We're gonna exhale, bring that foot all the way up to the outside of your hand, and then back into a plank. Hand all the way up, and back into that plank. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you come back. Nice deep breaths and moving. This is a great exercise, not only for that core, again, that we're focusing on so much, but also for hip mobility. And when we get our hips feeling more mobile and more flexible, that's also going to reduce pain and prevent injury. From here, we have a total body extension. Now this is a great finisher exercise. It's going to really get that heart rate going and really work your whole body. So you're going to come down into a squat and throw those hands behind you like a downhill skier, and then reach up all the way nice and tall, fingertips to the ceiling. You really want to get that shoulder mobility all the way up to the ceiling. Really squeeze those glutes. Notice that she's coming all the way up onto her toes too. So what we're doing here, it's like we're jumping, but we're not jumping. So we don't want that impact of that jump and then landing kind of when your knees aren't ready for it, but we're still getting that full extension and really focusing on the whole body. The whole posterior chain gets a workout here. Thank you so much today for joining me. Join us next time.